Hey there, good afternoon. Take this off, thank you. Andy Kubik with Paying Forward Today and Leads Pro, MLM. And I wanted to talk to you today quickly. It's Monday, the 10th of November. Hope everyone's having a great day. But I wanted to talk to you real quickly about some of the things that I'm having success with, some of the things that I'm not, some of the things that I'm seeing out there, and we'll call it the good, the bad, and the ugly. So first off, the good. Found a little site called, and obviously if you're on YouTube and all those other things, you know about some of the web sharing sites, Traffic Geyser, Tube Mogul. I'm using Tube Mogul. It's an economic approach. Might not have the reach that Traffic Geyser does, but if you're starting out, it's free. Shoots your videos out to about 15 or 20 different spots out there. Really cool, easy to use. So check that out. Another thing that I'm doing is trying to figure out how to be a good copywriter. Go out there, Google the internet, find good copy, people who you've looked up to, some of your mentors maybe, some of the people in this industry, maybe a Mike Dillard or a Yannick Silver. Those guys are unbelievable copywriters, and it is a skill that you can master. You just need to keep doing it, keep writing it, and track your results. You'll find out what works and what doesn't work. I'm doing the same thing. I've been writing some articles, and I've written good ones, and I've written crummy ones. So you'll get better at it, but you'll start learning the little things that you need to do to catch people's attention, and it's something, again, you can master. The other thing I did just this past weekend, which really surprised me, and you can kind of put it under that category of maybe personal development. Obviously, I've been spending a lot of time on the internet and looking at a lot of web pages and things like that, and some are cool, some aren't, whatever, but I've never been a techie by nature, but I went in and I thought, I wonder how this stuff works. Well, if I'm going to be spending money and making money in this industry, I better figure out how it works. So I went out to a little site called html.net, and I got a really good education, just a basis of information on which to build. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to go out there and start designing my own websites, but when I do talk to people, I can at least talk their language in terms of what they're doing on their website, what HTML code is, how it works, and how it's applicable in this industry. So again, nothing more than just maybe a little bit of personal development on my part, but it's a great tool. It's a great skill to have, and it was really easy to do. Again, that website is html.net, and they give you a quick tutorial on this stuff, and it's really easy. In about 15 minutes, I actually designed my own web page. It wasn't anything to talk about or write home about, but it was actually pretty cool to do. So, some of the bad that I've encountered, and some of the things that I've done that I'm learning from, and you'll learn as you go. Why do we fail and why do we fall down? It's so we can learn how to get back up. So that's really what this is all about. If you're getting into this, even if you've been into it, maybe you haven't approached it the right way, but really have to start building the foundation for your success very early, and that starts off with creating a good system or being a part of a good system. I have my primary program. I have an unbelievable system and support staff and tools that are at my disposal that are helping me build my business. Again, we need to master those. You need to be able to master those. What I found, one of the things as I was going through some things this weekend, is I skipped over some of the things that were important and very necessary in getting my system to work as efficiently as it should be working. I corrected them, and it didn't cost me too much, maybe just a little bit of time. But if I'd have stopped and understood my system and really understood, how these things work, it would have saved me some time and potentially maybe a lot of trouble down the line. So when you get into this system, do your due diligence and, make sure that you understand the business systems that you have in place and create a plan for those systems. So obviously the things that I'm doing today with some of my marketing techniques, whether it's video marketing or articles or the social media or Web 2.0, those things I can concentrate on. I need to make sure that my systems are running at their optimum capacity and capabilities, so that when my business starts really building up and ramping up, which is starting to do, that we can put that thing on autopilot, and I'm not going to have to worry about if I miss something or not. So be very cognizant of that fact. Some of the ugly that I found. One of the things as you continue to learn and grow in this business, you're out there looking at different things. You're seeing what you're attracted to. I see what I'm attracted to, what I like, what I don't like, what's cheesy, what's not cheesy, what may work, what may not work. You need to be able to separate the wheat from the chaff. You need to understand that there's a lot of people out there trying to make a buck in this industry, and 97% of them, the ones that fail, don't do it right. They don't do it right. The way that I'm constructing my business is a proven method. It's a proven system that I've worked in, and that's really what this part of the conversation is about. So when you get out there and you start looking at different systems, don't be like 97% of the other people out there. 97% of them are going to go broke. They're going to fail. They're not going to be around in 3 months, 6 months, a year from now. I guarantee it. It's the fact of the industry. So make sure you're doing things right. Be able to discern all the BS from what really matters to you and your business, and you're going to be fine. So stay focused, stay concentrated on the task at hand, do the things that you need to do, and we'll go from there. I'll leave you with one last quote. It's my favorite coach of all time, Vince Lombardi, and he said the difference between successful people and others is not a lack of strength, it's not a lack of knowledge, but rather a lack of will. So it rings true these days. He said it, 30, 40 years ago, probably 40, 45 years ago, actually. And it certainly rings true today. It's not strength, it's not knowledge, it's a lack of will. So stay consistent, stay persistent, do the things that keep you excited, that get you excited and keep you excited. Stay around the ones you love, the people that encourage you. Remove the things that are negative, put post-it notes up on your mirrors, whatever you need to do, but stay motivated and keep moving forward, and this thing's going to happen for you. So thanks for watching. That's all I had for today. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.